turn. Yes, I've got a mic. I don't even know if this, oh shit. I don't even know if this works. I'll pin that there. Right, so I haven't made a video in a little while and I wasn't sure, let me close this door. I wasn't sure if I was going to make another video, but I've had a few people personally message me on my social media and ask me, well, quite a few people, and they've asked me quite a few questions about what I've been doing and where I am. So I think I'm gonna keep on with the updates. Long story short, I've had surgery on my scaphoid, I've had pins, screws, I had dislocation, a break to my wrist. There's a link in description to the first video that explains the story if you don't know. But it's now kind of officially half a year, so 6 months since I've had my surgery, and I think I'm just going to give you a rundown of where exactly I am. So I still haven't got full range of motion back. I do get stuck in certain places, but it's not causing me any severe discomfort. I do get pain in it, and it does get pain in it after I do physio. So where I am currently is that kind of grip strength is getting back there. I can bend my wrists pretty much the same as either side this way. I'll go into more detail later on. Sideways, pretty good. It does get pain here though, and it does feel stiff. And that way, yeah, it's not the same as my good wrist. This is my good wrist, but it gets all tight around here, but we're working on that. Now, the biggest, can I say, concern is this is what like a normal wrist is. Mine gets stuck about there. But every week, it's slow progress. My surgeon and my physio said that this is kind of where people get stuck at, and you don't see much more movement with the amount of injury that I've had. So it's only been 6 months, so I'm hoping to crack on with that. When it comes to kind of general pain, I do get pain in it still. If I try to open like a heavy door, I get some pain in it. Jar it quickly, I get some pain in it. If I try to hold like a heavy saucepan with water, like quite a heavy saucepan, like I get some pain with it. It doesn't feel like it's not that it can't do it, it's just that it just feels tender. But generally, you know, we're pretty good with it. So I'm really happy with it anyway. A few things that I think that have helped me that I can share a little bit, because some people have been asking me or messaging me personally, asking what I've been doing or what I think has been beneficial. So trying to get back to normality as quickly as possible is what I would say benefited me the most. I started doing like light weights very quickly. I started using my left hand for everything. I remember when I first started washing myself, for example, it was really sore and really stiff. So I was kind of washing myself. Now I still try to use it for everything. Another thing that I think really helped is I actually quit drinking alcohol and coffee. My surgeon said that 2 bits of advice he could give me was to stop drinking any alcohol. So I stopped drinking alcohol. I wasn't drinking any alcohol before that for a little bit, but I stopped drinking alcohol. I had a glass of wine on the holiday, but there we go. And coffee, I quit drinking. I drink coffee now, but for about the first 2 months. 2 months into surgery, I didn't drink any coffee. Another thing is massaging. I feel like I was massaging my forearm a lot, and my physio was doing a lot of massage on my hand just to kind of stimulate everything. And I feel like that helped massively. Sugar was another thing that my surgeon told me if I can minimize, it would help. Other things that I found helped really well was kind of just general wrist exercises. I had a whole wrist regime. I found that if I had like a towel and I was squeezing the towel, it kind of helped with grip strength. Also like a lot of stuff with like resistant bands, where I would grab a resistant band and twist my wrist, and loads of physiotherapy movements. Another thing which I do anyway, but I think it helped as well, because in a previous video I showed this, but like these are my good nails, you can see that. I lost feeling in these 2 fingers. I completely have the feeling back. And you can see the nail of, this is where this like old nail is now, and this new nail has grown back. And what I was doing is I was having ice plunges. I have like an ice barrel, and I was filling it every morning and having like a 3-4 minute ice plunge. And every time I was in an ice plunge, my nerve in my elbow started like tingling. And soon the physiotherapist told me what nerve it is and what nerve it's stimulating. And we started kind of addressing that a little bit, and you know, cold compression helps with bones, so I think ice therapy as well helped me a lot. But I'll show you kind of where I am at, because I've had people message me on Instagram asking what I'm capable of doing, because some people are a little bit further ahead with their recovery, and some people are just coming up to their recovery and they don't really know where they should be at. I want to compare their progress, so I'm going to try to edit this so this doesn't take forever. Let me get this sorted. So one big thing is what I can hold with my wrist. A dumbbell. Holding a dumbbell like this is about 5 kg. I have pain here, and it's not pain from like not having control over the weight. It's just this kind of ache of my wrist trying to control the weight. It's not giving up. So it's strong, but it's got a bit of pain. I can curl with it or hold with it something like 20 kg. I can lift up way above that. I just can't hold it steady. Another thing where I am with my wrist is, let me bring you down here. I don't, is that a good view? See all the dirt on the floor. So another thing is push-up. So I've had 2 people message me about a push-up. So I got told I might not be able to do a push-up again, but I can put all my weight through it. So if I lean forwards, like this wrist here, you can see it doesn't bend the same. It's got this lump here, and I feel it here. That's got like an ache in it, and if I push in it hurts a bit, but it feels solid. So if I get into a push-up, like I can go down into a push-up, but it hurts, and I've got no real problem with that motion. It clicks and it feels really sore, and like that's my good wrist. This wrist, it gets stuck there, but like kind of working it in, it clicks and it starts to loosen. But after I do my my physiotherapy, my wrist hurts, and I'm lucky enough to still be able to keep up with quite demanding physio without really affecting my life too much. Up here. That's kind of where I am after 6 months. So like my wrist isn't completely back to normal. Pain management, I still get pain in it, but I've kind of learned to kind of cope with that. We still have a long way to go, I think, with recovery, but that's where I am with the scaphoid break and the scaphoid recovery. So really, that's kind of what I've been doing, or I've tried to kind of do in a roundabout way. But it feels good. I can do everything that I could do before. The biggest difference is like I do a bit of yoga. I still can't put weight. I can put quite a lot of body weight through this hand completely, but not with complete confidence. Weight training as well. I'm almost lifting to what I lifted before the injury, but there is certain stuff I still can't do, like an actual barbell curl. I can't go as heavy because of my wrist, and my wrist gets a lot more tired. And the whole thing is just sore. I think there's a lot of internal scar tissue, which is going to take a couple of years to repair. But other than that, it's all groovy. You know, we've had really good progress. I'm quite surprised that people have been actually contacting me to ask about my wrist, which is quite cool. But yeah, Thanks for watching. I'll try to post maybe some more videos if anyone's interested of anything else or whatnot, and I'll keep on updating. Wicked. See you later.